I had a question for you. What is bushcraft? What does that mean to you if you talk about bushcraft and people who are doing outdoor living skills? If you look in my YouTube page, if you go to the heading About, you'll look under there and it says I'm an outdoor living skills specialist. Now, I've never considered myself a particular specialist. I've always considered the other people a specialist. But, you know, I grew up in the woods. Yeah, we had a house, but we played outside. I'm the youngest of 5 boys, and we had a nice river that flowed down in the woods below us, and we made the best out of it. Dad was a great outdoorsman, and he taught us a lot of things. But as we got older, of course, like I was in the RA program, and that's called CAMPCRAFT. And we learned an awful lot through that. We took those skill sets and we turned them into something else. We taught the young boys not only about living life and about living it honestly and about being, you know, a good person, so to speak, to keep myself clean and healthy in mind and body. That's the, you know, the quote from the pledge, and that's the part that's, I think, is really, really important, that we strive for that, and we try to be a good citizen, and we try to show other people, you know, how to live a life that's fulfilling. And what does bushcraft have to do that? Well, the people that I've encountered on YouTube, in person and there, I find seem to be maybe a step above the people I meet in the rest of the world. I've had a technical job almost all my life, you know, with from running my own technical business, sales and service and electronics for over 10 years, and then out in the field doing advanced maintenance on technical equipment, you know, for over 10 years. Just a lot of information in that. Also worked as a photographer and a videographer. So there's a lot of technology that's out there and things that I've done. But of all those people, the ones that I find the easiest to work with and to get along with are the ones who are involved in bushcraft and the ones who understand how to protect the land and take care of the land. So, you know, if you're a student of the originals like MEARS, Korchansky, and I probably didn't say that right, and George W. Sears, who wrote under the pen name of Nesmuk, you know, those are the fathers of this movement. Excuse me. And then, you know, later on, if you saw MEARS, if you've watched all his stuff, I've watched every one of them. I've read both of those books, or not just both those books, but several of the books from those people. And then, of course, comes along Les Stroud, and I just consumed that like it was nobody's business, thinking that, you know, that might be what I wanted to do. Since I was a videographer, I was a photographer, I knew electronics. So what I want to say about it is these people have inspired us to probably be better than we would have been without it. See you next time, okay? Thanks for joining me.